If you don't like either one of these, trust me, just make this cocktail and I think it will change your mind. I want to bring your attention to one of my favorite cocktails. It's called the Port of Spain. And the reason this one is so interesting is because the Angostura bitters. It's not just a couple dashes, it's a full half ounce. If you just look at the ingredient list of this cocktail, it might make you think that something was wrong. But trust me, this thing is amazing. As for the Angostura, I'm the guy that only puts one dash in my old fashions. Some people do 2 or 3. I think it could be overpowering. Kind of amazing that you could put a whole half ounce in this cocktail and it's great. So I'm going to make this cocktail twice. Once because I'm going to use the original Mezcal, which I know is fantastic. But I'm going to try the same cocktail and sub in for the Mezcal some Laphroaig 10. A nice peaty Islay Scotch. It's got the same vibe as Mezcal. I think it might actually be better. We're just going to have to try it and see what works better. I just bought this Gifford orgeat. Yes, I'm going to call it Gifford. I don't know if other people say Gifford, but just like the computer file type, GIF. It is a GIF. It's not a GIF. I don't care what you say. If you call it a GIF, you're weird. It is a GIF. So this is Gifford. For the price, this is better than a lot of the other smaller stuff. I know you can make it. I didn't have time. I have made it once before, but I want to try this to see if it's any good because it has an expiration of October 2027, 2.5 years or so. It looks a little thin. It doesn't have the fat that you would see in a more freshly made orgeat. High class, drinking out of a jigger. I would say it definitely tastes a little different than what I'm imagining. It's pretty good. It's got a nice consistency. In the bottle, it looks like it's going to be very thin, but just tasting it, it's a little thicker than I thought it would be. Until I could taste it side by side to a different orgeat, I'd say it's pretty good. Let's start this cocktail. I'm going to shake it. I know I'm different than most people, and I just pour the ingredients straight into the ice. Just make sure you measure it right. You got no problems. It is a full 1.5 ounces of Mezcal. Mezcal is one of the liquors I haven't really explored much of. This is the only one I have. Technically, I have lots of Mezcals because tequilas are Mezcal. But people, when they say Mezcal, they usually mean non-tequila Mezcals. 1/2 ounce of Angostura bitters. What you're gonna have to do is just shake the bottle around until you get 1/2 ounce. That is just ridiculous how much Angostura bitters that is. 2/3 ounce of orgeat. And it's also 2/3 ounce of fresh lime juice. Jesus. What happened? That has never happened to me before. Premature ejection. You could double strain, but I'm not going to bother. And the garnish, which is really nice, is a dehydrated lime wheel. When you dehydrate limes, you would think that they would get like weaker in their scent, but they're so strong, and you need that in this cocktail. You could just float that right on top. Now I'm going to make a second one exactly the same way, except I'm going to sub in Laphroaig 10 for the Mezcal, and we'll see which one is better. This one is going in a Nick and Nora. Hopefully it fits. Fits just fine. I actually prefer drinking out of a Nick and Nora than the standard cocktail coupe. All right, I'm gonna try the original Port of Spain. It smells amazing. The dehydrated lime really smells strong, and it needs to be for the strong scent of this cocktail. Smoky, sweet, and all those spices from the Angostura. That's so good. You would think that the Angostura bitters would just overpower everything, but it's actually very nicely balanced. You'd also think that with all these strong flavors that it would just be a very intense cocktail, but it's not. It's so easy to drink. Now we got to compare with Islay Scotch instead. It actually smells less smoky, but I think that's because the glass. I think the lime wheel on top is overpowering in the Nick and Nora. I couldn't help myself take a sip. Just try to smell it. I had to sip it. It goes a slightly different direction here. It's actually less smoky, more medicinal, more of that. What is that? Iodine flavor you get from Islay Scotch? This one evolves. The flavor evolves. It starts off orgeat and lemon, and then it just morphs into the Laphroaig and the Angostura. It's fun. This is fun to drink, but the original is definitely more balanced. It comes together and it's nice. With the Laphroaig, it's a ride. I love it too. These are both so good. Either way, these two will really get you to love the flavors of Mezcal and Islay Scotch. I don't know if the dehydrated lime is a must, but I think it is. I'm going to put one over here temporarily. It's still good without the dehydrated lime, but with the dehydrated lime, it just takes it to just fantastic. I don't know if this is my favorite cocktail. I can't think of anything better at the moment. Trust me, make this. You can thank me in the comments below. Let me know what you think of it, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.